safe to say kids' fashion has taken off. You see trends daily on social media and in stores across the country.
And one of those trends can be found in the Bitterroot Valley. In this week's Montana Made, MTN's Justine Stewart introduces you to a woman creating unique leather shoes for tiny babies and big kids alike.
It started out more as a hobby and just looking for something creative to plug into, and not necessarily that I set out to be a shoemaker, but that's just kind of how it evolved over the years.
Melanie Knight is working on her new spring line of moccasins out of her shop in downtown Corvallis. She is the founder and owner of Starry Knight Design, Inc. The company started evolving in 2008 when she began experimenting with designs, eventually coming up with her pattern for baby mocks. She made them in her home and started selling them at farmers markets.
It started out just with me, and it was a lot of work building the business, and it took a lot of years till I was able to even hire somebody.
Those days seem long ago. Once people discovered her mocks, the business literally took off running, which meant a lot of work for Knight since each moccasin is made to order and stitched by hand.
Every week we're producing anywhere from 150 to 300 pairs.
The increase in business has allowed her to hire seamstresses and recently buy a die-cut machine, which has made production and quality even better. It's also expanded the styles of mocks available. I have T-straps, Mary Janes, loafers, a lot of different animal designs, flowers, applique-on, Mary Janes with bows, mocks with bows. So they're all just variations, though, of the same pattern with like little cutouts or appliques on for the most part. And she only works with the best leather she can find.
Some of it is from Montana, and there is some that's deer and elk and bison.
Knight puts her soul into every mock she makes, which are now sought out across the country and around the world.
I have quite a few wholesale accounts in Montana, but also across the country, and a few international. And then I sell online, and I sell on Etsy and on my own website, and we ship worldwide and all over the country.
Despite that, she has somehow managed to keep the business true to its roots.
As far as staying in the handmade nature and kind of unique, one of a kind, I think that my business definitely is a pretty big business in the whole country even, but for sure in Montana.
One of the best things about her business is that it's allowed her to be with her husband and 4 boys.
Over the years, it's been something I could do while they were there with me. I could be cutting or, sewing when they're napping, and it's just been a great thing for me to have as my own part of the family through everything. And they don't remember anything other than their mom being a shoemaker.
That shoemaker keeping her family and now a world of other kids on their feet. Justine Stewart, MTN News.
She is adorable, and so are those shoes. You can get a link to the Starry Knight Design website anytime on our websites, KBZK or KXLF.com. Pretty cool stuff.
Mary Jane's would go with that outfit.
I know. I wish I was wearing those instead of heels.
Matt's going to need something a little warmer. He's standing by.